Rip, 23. Easy, Rita, 24. Silver. Hey, Lion. Here we go. Red on red. Sink right open. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. Ready up. Hey, easy, Ralph, Silver. On red. Hey, kill. Red. Sink right. Silver. Agate.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some...
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. Leading the charge will be their quarterback, always fun to watch, Deshaun Watson.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. They run again on first down. Chubb broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, this defense for the Falcons, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Watson now to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
They will indeed snap it to Watson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Watson off play action.
This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
To throw is Watson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time.
They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
The word is potential, potential, potential. Think about this guy from the time he was in high school, one of the top prospects going to college, coming out of college, mentioned as a generational type quarterback. He looks the part. Tall, big arm, surveys the field, and can take off and run when under duress.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson: 17 carries, 73 yards.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expecting to make a run at not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
Flush to his right.
Down the right sideline. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 27. Now Lawrence. Got a man, it's London. And down inside the 15 he goes. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Hard to imagine a quarterback like this would be available in a trade. I mean, what an impact he's going to have.
And you know exactly why they went out and got him. They want to win and win big, and he provides that opportunity for them.
From the 9, 2nd and 5. Robinson with another carry. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Here's Lawrence. He's got it. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Lawrence. And this is incomplete.
The offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in the game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Hey, Ryan. 30 left.
Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Browns offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. From the gun, here's Watson, eluding the pressure right. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Falcons grab it. Down the left sideline. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run. And obviously, ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
Red.
Following the fumble recovery, Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's complete to Mooney. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now, Falcon football. As they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Hey, Ryan. Think right.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Touchdown, Falcons! Darnell Mooney, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. With the football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Now it's Watson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. It'll go as a gain of 4. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Back to throw, Watson. That is caught. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Arnold Ebiketie able to record his 5th sack of the season. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Now Watson. And he's got this down to the 35. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
That's good for another Cleveland Browns.
Now back to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a 2nd defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Moore, the man in motion. And now a fake on the jet sweep and a give to Chubb. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal. Chubb again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Call it a gain of a couple. The defense stiffening here. It's 3rd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And Chubb fighting, but nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped short of that first down marker. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Nick Chubb His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Lawrence will throw. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. A gain there of 21 yards. That's complete to Robinson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Here's Lawrence to throw. And this one's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Now Lawrence. This pass is caught by London. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get it to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. As halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this 3rd quarter. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Second half begins with a run by Robinson. Able to slither by. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 40 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now Lawrence to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Back to throw. Lawrence to the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Let's go.
Lawrence now off the bootleg.
They'll roll him out right. He finds Robinson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
But to throw again is Lawrence.
This is caught. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that will lead to a 3rd and goal.
Robinson diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Flushed out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun, Watson. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Mooney, the motion man right. On play action, Lawrence.
Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down.
Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. Taken down at the 42.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag.
Potential grounding, offense.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10.
Watson.
And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Watson now to throw. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. To throw is Watson. And this one is incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Watson off play action. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll try the left side. Blackburn, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And here now come the Falcons.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. This will be caught downfield by Moore. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
They'll run with Robinson.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line.
52 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Robinson again.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Bijan Robinson.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year.
And the Falcons are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way
the Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
they'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On first down, Blackburn. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. Here's Watson. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he works free. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerry Judy, 42 yards. And the Browns have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40. The Falcons offense and running back Bijan Robinson set to take over once more. And as we roll through some of the highlights, we see how crucial he's been to their success in this one. When he's in this type of a groove and his offensive linemen are creating running lanes for him, he can really put on a show, and he's done so here. Lawrence. That's brought in downfield by London. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Drake London, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Browns offense and their quarterback Deshaun Watson set to take over once more. The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now Chubb running right. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And again, it's Chubb. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that's where this Cleveland crowd, the dog pound in particular, make it difficult on opposing offenses. It looked like they might have had troubles communicating at the line, and it leads to the incompletion. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Here's Lawrence.
And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
On the counter, this is Robinson.
And just shutting him off there.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
Escaping the pressure right. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
This is it.
To throw, Watson.
Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Here's Watson.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop pull.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Here we go. The Browns will go for 2.
Line up, go.
Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. 70 seconds remain. This will be an onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll run again here with Robinson.
Had a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go. One last throw here for Watson. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat